The most important thing I want people to know about Grady was that he's not really different than anybody. His mind is just, it thinks a different way. I like how he does his own things and he does his own way.
To get comfortable with chaos fast, but I think we just naturally are used to that because we don't see it that way as chaos. Just multitasking.
Organized chaos.
Organized chaos.
Mara was actually born a month or two after Grady was first diagnosed with autism, so that was kind of a challenging time, but also a very happy time. I mean, this is a hard world to navigate in and of itself. You know, we knew right when we first stepped through that door at the preschool, this was the group for us. And this was the group that was gonna help us navigate that world. And without question, honestly, I don't know how we could have done it without that group.
You just can't help but feel kind of at home there. And we fell madly in love with it.
We are at Woodfords Family Services, of course, and this is the Butterflies classroom. When you walk into the classroom, you really can't even tell who is on the spectrum and who is not. So it's all kids working together, learning together, and really focusing on social, emotional curriculum and development that is beneficial for all kids. When I started here, Alina was one of my students, and she was a typically developing peer, and she was a leader, and she was a true role model in the class. And then kind of watching her brother develop alongside her, she was always kind of that guardian of Grady because she was the oldest. And then Mara came along, who is very similar to Alina. They both like to take care of Grady. They both watch after him, but Mara is definitely the third child. She's a lot calmer, she's a lot more relaxed. So it's been interesting to see Mara kind of step into her own role and become a leader during her time here, now that she's one of the big kids and she's getting ready to go to kindergarten.
Grady has an amazing family and an amazing support system. Just watching Grady's shrieks of joy when grandparents would come pick him up was really cool. And I spent a lot of time with his sisters, and they both were two of my biggest helpers. They would come to speech sessions with other kids, and it was just amazing to see those two little girls and how accepting they were. They were great role models and friends, and really just such a great family.
It's amazing to me to see the whole family, my parents, my father, just get so involved. And it's the cutest thing to see Grady grab onto that 6'6" man's finger, and it goes right for him. I've read that grandparents being around young children keeps them young, and I think that's happening for everyone.
I think as grandparents, you always want to get hugs and kisses from your grandchild. And in Grady's case, we couldn't get that at first. So I decided I was going to keep hugging him and kissing him anyway. And the first day that he put his hand on my back and rubbed my back was, just warmed my heart so much.
Today, he's so affectionate, and that just came, for me anyway, in the last year. I always used to hug him and kiss him, but he never really responded back to me. Now he gives me a big hug, and he'll kiss me on the, he'll kiss you on the lips, and he'll say, "I love you."
I still don't really understand it all, but I've learned a lot. Grady's he's got a good heart, so I just hope he, can be independent when he gets older.
We're all part of being his advocate and educating the world about people with special needs, and I just hope that, as we proceed through this journey, we're all able to kind of keep doing that and educate more and more people and educate ourselves about how life is like this.
I think what I like most is Grady's progression as far as enjoying family and everything, and I have to say kudos to Woodfords for allowing him to have that progression.
All the people that have been dealing with Grady from Woodfords, they've all been terrific. I mean, everybody works hard, and they're all very sincere. They try very hard with Grady, and Grady responds to them too, so it's nice to see.
I really enjoy and love how I have seen him since he was 2 years old. I was able to help him transition into the Woodfords preschool, watch him grow while he was in the preschool, and now he is still getting services from Woodfords in his home as he continues to grow. And his needs have changed over the years, and Woodfords has been able to adjust with him and help him to become the pretty cool kid that he is today.
You know, every day Woodfords has helped us, and every day we're just learning and gaining and embracing the beautiful soul that he is, so we love him.